Welcome back, everyone. This will be a part 2 to the video that just went up. I ran out of ran out of time with my Samsung Galaxy. Filming in 4K gives you the 10-minute limit, so we got to 9.5 minutes and I suddenly realised I had 30 seconds left, and that certainly wasn't enough time to say the rest of the things I wanted to say. So you're getting to part 2, and to make it a little bit more interesting, I brought down some more Batman figures off the shelf, put them on the desk here just so it's a little bit more interesting to look at. Just to show you these figures all together, really. I know you see them all together on the shelf when I got them displayed, but it's a different kettle of fish when you get them all in close proximity like this. It looks really interesting. So originally in part 2 we saw what we saw, and now we can take a look at the Medicom Hush Batman. That's very much a comic book version of him. He's totally stock. That's just the total Medicom figure there, nothing done to him. I like the exaggerated features because it is based on a comic book version of him, so that makes sense. There's the Nightmare Batman by Hot Toys with a custom coat by 16kit.com. And we saw the Ben Affleck Batman regular suit. And here we have the Demon. You've seen him on the channel plenty. Custom cape by me. An amazing figure from an amazing film. And we saw Batman Begins. Let's just get close up to his grill. He didn't do that before. Yeah, it's still a really good head sculpt. Really like the mouth plate, and the eyes are done very well. And I did totally respray the cowl like I told you before, and it worked out great. You'd never know. That spray paint that I've been using, you can see it in the video where I actually, did this. That's on the channel where you can see the exact spray can that I was using, but it worked a treat. I was able to use it on all kinds of different Batman Begins figures to respray the cowls and get them looking nice and fresh. And then over here we have a heavily modified or customized Hot Toys figure that I've worked on. This was originally the Suicide Squad. Well, it still is according to the base. Originally the Suicide Squad Joker Imposter, or Batman Imposter, is it? What does it say? The Joker Batman Imposter version, yep. But I turned it into Batman that became the Joker. He killed the Joker and kind of went crazy, and after all those years of fighting the thing he hated the most, or stood against the most, he became that very thing. It's just the mind is a fragile thing. After all those years of being Batman and just the physical strain, the mental strain, losing Robin, losing Alfred. If you watch the video, the showcase video, there's a bit of a story behind it. It's quite dark, but it is there on the channel. You can find out a lot more about this. But that was a custom cape. I believe it was a Jackson cape that I painted purple, done a black wash, ripped it, burnt it, all kinds of things to really bring it to life. The base, that tells a bit of a story about what happened to the Joker on there, where you can just see it's like the scene of the crime. Blood everywhere, Joker cards. And yep, I'm very happy with that. I did obviously take away the very kind of ugly looking Jared Leto mouth plate that they originally gave to this, and I changed it into the Ben Affleck mouth plate and painted it like the Joker. Takes it to a whole other place. Let me just turn down that brightness for a minute. There you go. That's how he's meant to look. Yeah, that is awesome. And then you've got the Futura limited edition, which, black and red, you can't go wrong. So I'm really glad to have this. I'm not too sure how limited it ended up being in the end. I'm pretty sure it is pretty limited though, but I just don't know the exact number. He's just on the Hot Toys Sam Raimi red and black Spider-Man base that came with that figure. But that is a really nice looking piece. Not the best posability, but he kind of doesn't need it. I mean, just looking at him is enough, to be honest. And I know, I don't mean to sound like I'm excusing bad posability on a figure, because every figure should be posable. But, sometimes you got the trade-off, The suit is very impressive. I'm not too sure if it's meant to be that shiny, but whatever they've used, it looks great. And it just kind of restricts movement a fair bit, so that's a shame. But every now and then I forgive it, because something just looks so impressive on the shelf. And with Batman, he always kind of looks best when he's just standing there. So that's fine. Yep, Armored Batman, custom mouth plate by 16kit, just a straight face because he didn't come with one. The spear is from the battle damage version, so this version, the clean version, this one here, it doesn't come with that spear, which is a damn shame. Both of them should have. I feel that was a bit of a cheeky kind of way to get you to spend more money. Damn shame. What are you going to do? But yeah, that is an awesome piece. Doesn't have the best posability. They fixed that with the battle damage version. But that is still, I've never been able to, I did toy with the idea of selling one of them, either keeping the battle damage version or keeping the clean version. but I just can't seem to make up my mind on that, and I'm probably just going to end up keeping them both because they are just incredible pieces. The detail, the way they executed it, very, very, very nice. And we saw this one already, but let's just get a little closer look. Yeah, great head sculpt, custom cape by Jackson. Everything pretty much repainted by me. It's a very cool piece. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I probably have still forgotten to say a bunch of things that I wanted to say. Oh, I did forget to say something. I just think it's about time Hot Toys rethought how they do things with their Iron Man figures when it comes to the eyes and the light up chest piece and the bit on his palm of his hand that light up as well. I just think no one really has their Iron Man figures with the lights on all the time because the batteries can corrode inside and just cause you big problems. So with this Ben Affleck figure, they used a kind of plastic. It looks like his eyes are lit up, but they're not. It's just the plastic they used. It's very kind of like a nice bright white plastic. I can't remember. I think this head actually does light up as well, but you'd never really need to because as you can see, even when they're off, it looks like they're on. So why can't they use that same, plastic, whatever it is they've used here on all the Iron Man figures from now on? Because that's one of the things that kind of puts me off having an Iron Man figure is they just don't look as cool to me when they're not alive, like when the eyes are off and when the chest is off. It feels weird that you put it in a cool pose because you can pose your Iron Man figures and leave them in cool poses, dynamic poses, because of the nature of the way they've been made, but they look dead because their lights are off when they're in your display and on your shelf. At least with this, he always looks on, and that's why I did, like I've shown in other videos in the past. It always bothered me with the endoskeletons. It's not looking very bright, but I did go in with some blue tack and just paint the blue tack on the eye red, just so it looks like they're red, because I just think they just look dead when they're not switched on. It does actually look much brighter in person. I don't know why it's looking so dark. I think the camera's against me today. But yeah, I'll leave it at that, guys. Just wanted to wrap things up properly and let you get a look at some more of the Batman figures on the shelf here. Got a few minutes left. I might as well do a little walk around for you. Not much has changed. Not much at all. In fact, trying to find a home or a space for this incredible figure here by Pop Toys, which I reviewed recently. Really liking it. All the accessories, which I want to display as well. Just really like it, the whole sort of setup. So I need to find a decent space. I might actually have to display it in the bedroom. Because as you can see, there's no shelf space here at all. What a head would look like on a stick. Yeah, well, that's it. There's just some boxes and not much else. Oh, look, I forgot to include him. Oh, bless. Well, that's it. I'll see you later, guys. Why does that look so blue? Let's get close. Watch it change color. There you go. And then we move away. Oh, and Tanila from Tanila's Customs, I think she mentioned that thanks to me going as close as this in a recent video, she decided to start double stitching her 1/6 scale Myers coveralls like this instead of just a single line. I think that's what she said. So that ended up being a bit of a fluke, a bit of help for the 1/6 Myers community out there. You're welcome. I'll tell you a little secret, man. Well, I've already mentioned it, but we're working on a little something. I got hold of some material. And it's exactly the same as this, same everything. And I'm going to send Tanila some material, and she's going to put together, hopefully, the best coveralls money can buy. But yeah, they're just. I got hold of some aprons, just cooking aprons, but they happen to be the exact same texture and thickness that they'd need to be in 1/6 scale and the same color and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to sell some more figures soon. I have sold a fair bit recently. And I do need to let some more stuff go. Again, running out of time here. So I need to decide what figures to sell. I need to sell at least 2 or 3 figures this month. Maybe Maleficent. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it because she looks awesome. Some of you are thinking, damn right, do it. She's terrible. I like her, damn it. But she's very different from everything else. But I don't know. I'll let you know. Or not. It's none of your business. Anyway, big love, guys, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Batman video. Oh, damn, that looks sick from the back. Should have filmed that earlier. Well, you're seeing it now. Look at Batman Begins in the middle. Owning the shelf. Or the desk. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.